on the team score came from a forfeit. Iowa slightly ahead in takedowns. Notice no near falls in that first time, no reversals. And Penn State had very important riding time points, make a difference in a couple of matches. Okay, 12-7. Iowa has to come from behind. And at 158 pounds, they put it in the hands of Justin Decker, a sophomore from Westgate, West Central High School. 9-2 this year. His opponent is John Lange, and John is rated. He is a senior from Ridge, New York, Longwood High School. He's lost only once in 7 tries, in 8 tries this year with 3 falls. He got one last night.
And he's dangerous. He's dangerous. And right there, and I'll tell you what, Penn State's dangerous right now. A win here at 158 and some solid wrestling with another win in here. And you put the Hawkeyes in peril here, and this would not be a good way for a debut for Coach Jim Zaleski in his first match as the head coach.
First home meet. Well, it's 12-7 Penn State, and now here comes Lange. He has
it's
a cradle locked up.
It's locked up.
Oh,
it's locked up tight.
This would make a lot of difference if he were able to put Decker on his back, but he hasn't been able to turn him. A lot of time left in the first period.
Lange's aggressive. He was able to come out there and get the takedown.
He had to let the cradle go. 2-0 lead for John Lange, 3-time high school champion in New York. Twice he was ranked first in the All-American list of ASICs at his weight.
158, guys.
And he's a young man who came out. You see his wrap on his left knee if you got a chance of a shot here in just a second there. He had a real trouble with the ligament, and he worked around it rather than getting surgery.
He's very confident right now. He's got a takedown. He's worked on top. He's locked up a cradle, hasn't been able to turn. But look at, he gets out in front. He's looking to pin. He's looking to turn over Decker. Now he's got the body lock right there. Decker's got a neck wrench, but he doesn't have a leg hooked up.
Improve it.
Not going to be able to throw any kind of neck wrench if the hips are underneath Lange, which they are. A lot of strength. A lot of strength with Lange.
He leads 2-0 here, and he already has 1 minute and 15 seconds of riding time. Well, we've been saying for a long time, if you've got a fast start against Iowa, maybe you have a chance to beat them at home.
Let's improve it. Let's
and it just isn't done here. But Penn State is ahead 12-7 and winning at 158 pounds. Referee Keith Pullman watching him close.
Here we go, guys.
He doesn't see activity. He's very active about this. He'll call.
Iowa, you're warned. You're warned.
Here's Iowa called for stalling. They're coming after the break, and here we are at 158, and they have won 51 matches in a row since they lost. Their only match in this
and
arena
they have cradle
Penn State,
again.
and there's a cradle, and he's almost turned.
25 seconds to go in the first period. The second time that Lange's got that cradle locked up.
We're at 1998, the third day, and it was 1988, 10 years ago, that Iowa lost to Penn State here in this arena.
Iowa, you have a warning.
There's Jim Zaleski, a little worried look on his face, trying to exhort Decker to go. Decker has been warned once for an activity. 12 seconds to go in the first period. The man on top, Hughes. I keep putting one of the Hughes boys back in there again. Lange, for the third time, has locked up a cradle.
Break.
But he didn't score with it.
Iowa's choice.
He got a lot of riding time. 2.5 minutes.
Iowa's choice. First. Takes down.
Lange picks down, wanting to score another point and get right back after.
Iowa, you have the only warning.
Justin Decker filling in at 158. One of those weights we talked to you about that's not completely set yet, and a little suspect as far as Iowa standards.
Lange gets to his feet.
Right there is important. What Lange did well there was he fought the hands, and he did not let Justin Decker keep that headlock. Decker was looking at an inside leg and a headlock and maybe try to turn Lange, but Lange did a nice job of getting out of that by fighting the hands and releasing himself. Got the 1-point escape.
The Nittany Lions lead in the team score 12-7 and lead here with John Lange.
Front headlock right there. Trying the short offense, but Decker's able to stop him one way. But Lange really got him tight around because he had the far leg. He came around for one, or for two, for a takedown.
And it's 5-0 in favor of Lange.
Strong showing by Lange right now, coming out with a lot of sense of determination.
Both guys keep improving, both guys.
There it is, there it is.
Lange puts a lot of weight on the bottom man, in this case Decker right here, and he's really making himself heavy. Then that way he looks for his cradle. He probably can throw some arm bars if he gets Decker flat.
Bottom man, you're warned again, 1 red.
This time it's a penalty point for John Lange over Justin Decker. The senior is taking it to the sophomore here. 6-0 in the second period with 25 seconds left to go.
Action.
Lange has been totally in control on top. He has more than 3 minutes of riding time. Now working under the Turk.
Like I said, he's got a lot of weight on him. He's real heavy, and he's got Decker flat there on the bottom, just trying to keep himself off his back.
End of the period.
Iowa's choice, third period.
Iowa gets its choice. Will he go under? I think they're going to make him go on his feet.
Here we go, guys.
He's been under long enough. He has 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And so they start on the feet with a 6-0 lead for Lange. But Lange has the only 2 takedowns.
Snap it down, more. Snap it. Fake it. Get back. Circle out of that. Circle out.
What Decker needs to do is just score some points. I mean, you got to get those first points on the board. It's just like in any sport. Until you get past the goose egg, that's what you've got in your mind.
Right. Came out of that one in the front headlock short
score series. Right here. He needs to come around, but he's not able to. And Lange again has that back ankle. Yeah. Again putting the heaviness on the hips and coming around for 2.
Very impressive showing here by John
and now
Lange.
We're looking at a major decision for the Penn State wrestler, John Lange.
Improve it. Here we go.
Justin Decker is in a position he's been in almost the entire match. As a matter of fact, he's been ridden for almost 4 minutes.
1 more red.
Another point.
Watch the knee.
For the top man. Makes it 9-0. And another penalty would be 2 points.
Now, top man, you got a warning now. Top man, you got a warning.
Well, actually, the top man hasn't been warned yet. That's his first try.
That's neutral.
And he lets Decker go. He feels confident on his feet.
Well, he should. He's had everything his way. He's stayed in good position. He's been able to do it on the feet, on the top, underneath. He's got everything going his way, and there he is. Head outside single. He drives it through and is able to hold it.
And he got caught in his back this time. A nice move by Lange.
And he needs to watch it right here. Those are big points right there that would happen if Penn State came through with a pin, and Decker is able to come back to the belly there.
Exposure for
5 seconds.
5 secons on the back, so it's a 5-point move.
1 point away from a
break.
Missed another point for the team by 1.
That's right.
15-1 final score with riding time.
And a big win for John Lange. An impressive performance by the senior for the Nittany Lions, who now move their lead up to a score of 16-7.